Hello and welcome, Peacock fans, to another episode of Peacocks on the Prowl. I'm Jim Lowry, and sitting here with me today is head coach of the men's basketball team, McKowen. Coach, nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, this weekend you guys had a bit of a rough game down there against Creighton. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a rough game. They're a good basketball team. Big East, they're athletic. They start 6'10", 6'9", 6'8", and we're extremely athletic and long. We got some really good things out of the game, though. Our guys played well. They played hard. We didn't shoot it great. It was kind of funny after the game. A couple of our guys were talking about it and said, yeah, Coach, it's a little different. We thought we were open to shoot it, and then they would close out and basically either block our shot or really contest it on the shot. They said it's just a different athleticism than we're used to playing. But I thought we got better defensively. With 8 minutes left in the game, we were only down 17, I believe. And then we had a couple turnovers, and they made a big run to really stretch the lead out. So it looked a little worse than I think it really was. But for us, it was a great game. It was a good experience. Coach McDermott, somebody that I played for, took care of us down there, and our guys had a great experience. And in the long run, I think it made us a lot better.
All right, now you mentioned you guys played really well in the first half, just coming out of the gate. Jimmy Roth started out really well, and then Dennis Austin and Mitch Amy both in the second half, you said both just looked outstanding. Can you kind of talk about their play?
Yeah, Jimmy, it was he didn't have a great tournament in California, and we know Jimmy's going to be one of our better players this year, can really score the basketball for us, and it was kind of nice to see him get some confidence in the Creighton game. He was able to score it, not at will, but he was one of our, main guys in the game, and it looked like he had that confidence and that look in his eyes again. So it was good to see him perform the way he did. And then, once Dennis Austin and Mitch Amy both relaxed, they're both young players for us. When they relaxed and just played in the second half, they were both very effective. Mitch made some moves that we've seen him do a lot in practice, and he hasn't really carried it over to a game yet in his career. And he made a couple of those against guys that he's not going to play against all year with athleticism. And then Dennis did a good job of getting to the rim and finishing and knocked down a three for us. So it was good to see those guys, kind of develop as players.
All right, Coach, this weekend you're going out to St. Joseph, Missouri for the Conference Challenge. On Friday, you'll be playing Northwest Missouri State. What are we kind of looking for in that game?
Northwest Missouri State's a very good basketball team. They're a top 25 team. They've got a lot of guys back from last year. They lost their starting five-man and I believe their starting point guard as well, but they got their leading scorer back. They got some good young players. It's going to be a challenge for us. It's going to be another step in our road where we're going to have to play well to win the game. They're a team that they don't beat themselves. They come out and they do all the little things. So if we make the mistakes, they're going to beat us. So it's kind of one of those where we always talk to our guys about it, where you're the only ones that can beat yourselves. Well, we need to get to that point where we're not losing games. We have to make teams beat us. And I think we will. We've had a good week of practice so far, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
All right, and then the second game of the weekend will be against the host school, Missouri Western. Is that going to be a similar event, or are we going to see something different on that game?
Yeah, Missouri Western's a good basketball team as well, and you're playing them at home, which makes it even tougher. We've played them, the last 2 years, and we've split. We got beat at their place 2 years ago. We beat them at our place last year. They've got a couple new guys that they added to their team, a couple transfers, a couple freshmen, so they're going to be a little bit different team than they've been in the past. But they're a good basketball team. From what we've seen so far, they play very big. They play a little different style than us. They slow it down a little bit, and they look to get it inside a lot, so that'll be a little bit of a challenge for us. But it's another game where we're going to have to play well to come out on top.
All right, and there you have it, Peacock fans. Peacock men's basketball away this weekend at St. Joseph, Missouri for the Conference Challenge. They'll be playing Northwest Missouri State on Friday and Missouri Western on Saturday. You'll be able to follow all the results on UpperIowaAthletics.com. Until next time, Peacock fans, I'm Jim Lowry. Thank you for watching.